Hi guys and welcome to some more Forza Horizon 4 news. Now today we're going to talk about different career modes, sort of. We're going to talk about jobs you can take in Forza Horizon 4. And we're going to take a bit more of a closer look at the houses in the game. And I think we're going to start off with the houses actually, because for me at least, that new feature is really interesting. Now thanks to Nick AR12, he actually jumped into the menu of the demo at E3 where it shows 7 out of 10 houses owned. So it's now confirmed that there are at least 10 houses in the game or 10 properties you can buy. But the question is, what can you actually do with those houses? Now in an interview that has actually been confirmed. Sadly, you can't get out of your car and walk around the house and customize your house. That's not the case. The house is going to be a sort of location where you can jump into certain cars and take a look at them in Forza Vista. Now the interesting thing is, in terms of houses, we've got a whole variety of different houses. Apparently, you're gonna start off with a little cottage, but the houses you will be able to buy in the game as you progress will get bigger and bigger, up until the point where you can actually buy Edinburgh Castle. That big castle you've seen in the gameplay already. I'm gonna show a few pictures right here, and I'm pretty sure they will all look stunning. So I think that's a really cool feature. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But I think we're gonna move on to the next thing that are the sort of new career modes, which is interesting because according to an IGN article where they actually talked with developers on Forza Horizon 4, they said that the game will recognize where you spend the most time. So for example, if you play 10 hours of Forza Horizon 4 and you spend 7 hours in the paint shop designing wraps, designing like decals and so on, the game will recognize that and reward you. What the game also does, and that is, I'm really looking forward to that because that could be game changing. The game sets you challenges or targets based on what you want to do in the game. Now they haven't really specified what they mean by that, but I guess, for example, for a painter, create a paint shop that 1,000 people like, and then you get an extra reward. And the final thing I wanted to talk about is the jobs. Now this has actually been confirmed in an interview with a employee from Playground Games. I will leave the interview at the end of this video so you can actually check it out and listen to it for yourself. But the main thing is, there are jobs slash activities, you don't have to, but you can take them in Forza Horizon 4, which is just, oh my god, this could be game changing. I know I'm probably a bit too excited about this, but listen to what jobs you can actually pick in the game. And you don't have to, again, this is optional, but I mean, stunt driver. I guess you can get certain cars, you can get extra rewards, you can get extra money by, you know, working as a stunt driver. And let's not forget about that, you can pull off some cool stunts. You can also be a taxi driver. Now this hasn't been confirmed yet, but there have been some hints to being a taxi driver, or to at least owning a taxi business that could get you, you know, a second source of revenue if you want. So I think that would be a cool feature. And you will be able to drive and review cars for a motor show. Now they haven't really named the motor show yet, but there have been some hints it's actually Top Gear. I literally can't wait. I'm hoping the demo drops early because that game is gonna be awesome. I will be doing one more Forza Horizon 4 news video, I think, on the map, the seasons and new cars I found. I actually found 2 new cars I don't think anyone has spotted yet, so keep an eye out for that video. That's coming soon. Drop a like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, and of course some awesome Forza Horizon 4 gameplay. And until next time, bye.
Time will pass in the open world as you live there, and maybe you're not going to Horizon just for a great holiday anymore, you know, that perfect summer. Maybe you're actually going there to live, and we started thinking about what that would mean for the player. You know, you're going to have to get yourself a house. You can't sleep in your car. You're going to have to get yourself a job. Obviously, you'll do so in a very Horizon style. It's not going to be mundane. But these are the things.
You're actually an accountant.
Yeah. There are some really fun jobs that you can get. You can be a stunt driver. You can be the guy or girl who drives the cars on an automotive magazine show, naming no names. So there's a bunch of different things that you can go out and do in what we call a feature we call Horizon Stories.
Does that mean that when we're in our houses, we can physically get out of the car and walk around?
It doesn't, and that's I think that's a question everybody asks, and it was a place that, to be honest, we just didn't really want to go.
Yeah.
For us, it's all about the cars. We have more than 450 in this game, which is, you know, a still more ludicrous number than last time.
Yeah.
and you'll be parking your car outside, and you'll be able to examine it in Forza Vista mode, which has been in the Forza series for a bunch of games now. But really, the house is all about having a base within the world, a place that you can call your own. And it being Britain, that house can be anything from a cute little cottage in the Cotswolds to Edinburgh Castle.